Hi guys and welcome to this tutorial. So today we're going to be building an anvil cannon. Not really made for survival, but you could do, I guess, if you had a lot of resources. But you know, all the anvils being used up a fair bit of iron. So we'll start off with the test. I mean, it's quite big, you know, and that's just for reloading it. But it's really quite a simple design. So we'll start off testing it. So as I said in the title, it is actually a 300 plus block anvil cannon. So it shoots really far. So I'll start with an example here. So you can see the anvil starting at the top. All we have to do, press one button, click, wait a little bit, and you'll see the anvil shoots up miles off. So if we fly this way, it could take quite a while. Just keep flying all this way. In a minute we'll probably see it in the distance. It really is just so far, it just takes my breath away every time I see it. It's just amazing how far it can shoot. So we've still not reached, there it is, all the way in the distance. Look how far that is. Can't even see the cannon itself, it's so far away. So that's an example. So if you want to see how to build this amazing thing, and stick around and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. Hi again. So right, starting off the tutorial, what you're going to want to do first is you're going to build 8 long block and kind of make this kind of really long end shape, and you want to put a half slab at the end and then a water source at the end here. So once you've done that, you want to come on, so just start, the blue layer is the one we've just done, and then, the red one will be the layer we've just done, and then the blue one will be the layer before. So what you want to do is, after you've done that, you want to come onto this next layer and you want to add 4 dispensers, not droppers, dispensers, 1 block away, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then everywhere else just fill in with red wool or whatever block you're using. So after you've done that, we want to come on to the next bit. So, and you want to add on, just cover everything in red wool, so go all the way around the edge like this, and you want to add this second block in here, so 1 block in from the end, there, like that. So after you've done that, you're going to want to come over here and do exactly the same as the last layer, only you want to put 5 dispensers. So before it was 4, this time you want to put 5 dispensers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in there like that, and then fill everything else in with red wool. After that, you want to come on here, and you actually just want to repeat this pattern exactly the same using 5 dispensers. So you'll see here I've kind of skipped doing this middle filler layer. I've gone straight up to the next layer of dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exactly the same. 2 layers. A gap in the middle of each lot of dispensers. And then what you want to do is you want to build that so there's 5 layers of dispensers. So it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've gone ahead and done that right here. So once you've got your 5 layer of dispensers, you're actually ready to start doing the redstone, which will actually activate this cannon. So what you want to do is you'll get your cannon, but you're going to need some redstone torches, some redstone, repeaters, buttons, sticky pistons, and I'll probably need a load of other stuff that I've actually forgotten, and of course a block of your choice to actually do the redstone on. So what I want to do first is you want to bring out a block away from each of these dispensers like that. So you want to do that along here, just bring it all the way down like this until you reach the bottom line of dispensers, and you want to bring it all the way along until you reach the last dispenser. Then you can go ahead and knock out each block in between where there isn't a line of dispensers, and just make sure there's a block behind each dispenser on every row, just like this. And of course there's no dispenser there. So what you want to do next is you want to put a redstone torch on every single one of these blocks. So 4 on that row, and 5 on every other row. And you'll hear the dispensers click as you place these torches, which is fine because that's what's supposed to happen. Oops. Right, after that you're going to want to put redstone on top of every single one of these blocks, like this. Just like so. Now we're going to use a little trick. So we're going to get a half slab, and this is good for vertical wiring. We want to put one at the top of this block and the top of every single block. Make sure it's on the top, so not the bottom, like this, not like that, it won't work. It has to be on the top and on every single block. So then you're going to want to place a block under, and then a half slab on the top of that block, and then knock away that block. So then you've got a kind of like crisscross pattern, and do that on every one of these until you've got the zigzag pattern of half slabs going all the way down to the bottom. just like that. And then you're going to want to run redstone down all of those half slabs, just like that. Okay, so after that, you're going to want to come round to the top here, and so count up 8 blocks on the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th block, you'll come in here and place your regular piston in like that. And then 2 blocks up from that, up here, you're going to want to put your sticky piston out one, so like pointing in like that. So there's the block and then a sticky piston. After that, you're going to want to get your buttons up, which is actually going to power this. So come out one and put a redstone torch here like this, so then you'll power all of that, and you should see all of the redstone torches turn off then. And just make sure that's right, otherwise it won't work. Then you can put your button on there. So after that, you're going to want to run redstone all the way around here, like this, around the front, and you're going to want to put in 7 repeaters on full delay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like that, and then 1 that's on 2 ticks, and then come around here, and another one which is going to be pointing in, which is going to go, you probably have to come around one actually, like that. It's going to go on no ticks, just like that. So then we're going to want to do our wiring for this piston. So first of all, you're going to want to come out 2 blocks, break that one, redstone torch in there, and you want to bring that block round, and then on the top of this block, half slab like before. Then we'll do our little zigzag patterns at the top of the block, top of that block, top of that one, and so on, until you reach the bottom, like that. And then you want to put a block like that. And I actually need to bring this redstone out again. You want to make sure that this redstone comes around, and then your repeater, you have to have this repeater on 0 ticks here, and then you can run your redstone. Actually, it can go in one, my mistake. Oops daisy. Just like that. Make sure it's on 0, that one. And then again, run your redstone all the way up this, just like that. So now you'll see when this redstone gets activated. So if I just do this, you'll see that piston retracts like that, and then unpower, retracts, opens again. So, and after that, we're going to want to do our wiring for this piston. So for this one, you can just do a torch tower, which is pretty simple actually. So come out here like this, same on the other side. Make sure it's extended. Come down 1, knock, down 2, knock it out, down 2, knock it out, down 2, knock it out. And you want to put a redstone torch on every single one of those blocks, just like that. And you want to make sure that the piston's extended by default, so like that. Then you're going to want to make sure that you power this like this. So now, if I activate, if I activate this, see that piston retracts, and then deactivate, it goes out again. So that's actually all of the wiring you're going to need for this whole thing. So to load up your anvils, you can get whatever block you want, and kind of build a little holder around this spot here, the block that the piston's going to move in and out. So then I like to build like a giant column up here, because it makes it a lot easier to load up the anvils afterwards. So I'll just go ahead and load in a few here. So the way you load it is you start off anvil, then you do sand, anvil, sand, anvil, sand, anvil, and so on, like however high you want to do it. It doesn't make a difference, it just means you don't have to keep loading it up if it's really high. And also one thing I didn't say, you need to have this torch on the side of this block here, because then when the excess sand pops out here, then it'll fall down and get destroyed by this torch. So next what you want to do is you actually want to fill up all of these dispensers with TNT. I know it's a bit tedious, but so I'll just go ahead and do that, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, hi again guys. So I've gone ahead and filled up all of these dispensers with a stack of TNT. Well, almost a stack anyway, because I used it a few times just to make sure it's working. So what is actually completely done now under the sign. So all you've got to do is hit this button, come over to it, bang. That one's working, and we'll come over to the one we just built. Got all the TNT in these dispensers as well, like that. Again, hit the button, wait, watch in the air, and bang, off it goes. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. If you found it useful, and it's always nice to give it a like. If you want to see more tutorials, then there's no harm in subscribing. But yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.